The gentlelady is recognized.
Madam Speaker, I rise in opposition to H.R. 8373. Every woman's potential journey to motherhood is different, and I support their access to contraception. However, this legislation has a lot of problems. Democrats just introduced it on Friday and debated it for the first time on Monday in the Rules Committee. And since then, they've had to introduce multiple amendments to address their own failures to draft good policy. This is not how we build trust in solutions to bring forward in the people's house. If Democrats came to me and asked to work together on a bill, I would have been happy to roll up my sleeves and work with them. For years, Republicans on both sides of the Capitol have led on solutions to allow for great access to safe and effective contraception, including making it available over the counter. Right now, Congresswoman Ashley Henson and Congresswoman Stephanie Bice are leading on these bills. Unfortunately, today, rather than work with us, Democrats again are spreading fear and misinformation to score political points. And they're doing it with a very poorly drafted bill that opens the door further to extreme abortion on demand and their agenda. H.R. 8373 is a Trojan horse for more abortions. It should be called the Payouts for Planned Parenthood Act. It would send more taxpayer dollars to Planned Parenthood, freeing up more funds for them to provide abortions and end vulnerable lives. This bill endangers the health and safety of women. It allows Planned Parenthood and abortion providers to prescribe both on and off-label drugs to be used for abortions without any restrictions. Additionally, and again, despite many drafts, Democrats included a definition of contraception that is not limited to FDA-approved products. The term contraception is defined as, quote, an action taken to prevent pregnancy, including the use of contraceptives or fertility awareness-based methods and sterilization procedures. This means that the bill creates an individual right to engage in contraception, which can include the use of FDA-approved products, but also any other action taken to prevent pregnancy, including non-approved products. H.R. 8373 will also continue President Joe Biden's war on religious liberty and conscience protections. It would force health providers to violate their religion and sincerely held beliefs to provide contraception and perform sterilizations, including on minors. It would also force organizations like the Little Sisters of the Poor to violate their religion and provide contraception. For all the fear-mongering Democrats are spreading about other Supreme Court presidents being threatened, where is the respect for the Little Sisters of the Poor and their victory for their constitutionally guaranteed religious freedom? The unfortunate reality today is that this bill goes too far, defies the most basic safeguards meant to protect women and children. Women deserve the truth, not more fear and misinformation that forces an extreme agenda on the American people. Again, Republicans have led to make birth control available over the counter. In 2019, the federal government, under a Republican president, spent $1.8 billion for family planning. We have solutions to build on this work to support women. Unfortunately, Democrats are conflating the issues of abortion and contraception to promote unrestricted abortion for all 9 months of pregnancy. Contraception is fundamentally different than abortion, a distinction recognized by the pro-life community, doctors, medical professionals, the science, and in Justice Alito's Dobbs opinion. Abortion intentionally ends a human life. Contraception is to prevent conception. There's a clear distinction, and to suggest otherwise is more fear-mongering and scare tactics that are a disservice to women everywhere. I urge opposition to H.R. 8373, and I urge my colleagues across the aisle to work with us. We welcome the opportunity, rather than rushing another poorly drafted bill, an extreme bill through the People's House. We can come together to support every woman's path to a better life and every woman's journey to motherhood. Thank you.